Welcome to the Daughter Arise channel. My name is Yvonne, and this channel is all about bringing you news and content surrounding childhood sexual abuse. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can be advised of any new uploads, and if you like the content, please hit the thumbs up button. So in today's video, I just wanted to share a story with you about Andre Leon Talley. Some of you may know him from America's Top Model, when it used to be on, where he used to be a guest judge with Tyra Banks on her show. And in this story, he shares that he was sexually abused as a child. So he recently revealed he was sexually abused in his new memoir, The Chiffon Trenches. The legendary fashion editor who's worked alongside Anna Wintour at Vogue for decades opened up about his experiences. Andre said it was not one man, it was many, young adults, teenagers or men throughout the neighbourhood, and that the abuse began when he was 9 years old. He said it was painful and it was serial. He also remembered it took place in a place of shame. In shaming places, in dark places like the woodshed of my house where they kept the wood and the coal. Andre went on to say that how the shame made him keep the abuse secret. He said, "I was afraid to tell anyone. I was afraid that they would send me away," he explained. "I didn't know at the time that you could go to the doctors. We didn't have hotlines for sexual abuse or suicide. I did not know how to articulate this. It was with me until I wrote this book," he confessed. He did, however, discover a coping mechanism. He said he found a way to alleviate the pain through the escapism of fashion and the world of style, and eventually the pages of Vogue. But he's also said the effects of sexual abuse still have a hold on him. "I have not been able to have any intimacy that is successful," he divulged. "I don't have intimacy with men or women. I'm afraid to be touched. I still don't know who to trust." He said he's grateful for his life, but he is not happy. "I want to try and be kind and not cruel, but I've had a difficult life." It's so troubling and sad to read what Andre has shared in his story. And I'm just aware of the common thread that runs through many of our stories, those of us that have been through childhood sexual abuse. The fear of not being believed, being scared and feeling rejected. The impact it has on relationships. As Andre shared, scared of intimacy, scared of who to trust. There are so many things that happens in a survivor's story. And it's so sad that even as old as he is, that Andre has not been able to have a proper relationship. I pray that for him the wounds and scars of his sexual abuse will be healed, and that Jesus will give him the full joy of life. I pray also as well that, he is able to find meaning in the things that he does, whether good or bad. For some of us that have gone through sexual abuse, escapism has become a way out of the pain and the trauma of what we're feeling. Thankfully for me, that is no longer my story, but I understand it because I've been there. And for many others who have gone through it, they are still finding that escapism, whether it is through fashion, whether it's through spending or alcoholism or drugs, has become a normal way of life for them to deal with their pain. I'm glad he found his voice in writing his book, The Chiffon Trenches, and that will be an opening for him to hopefully go and seek counselling to further explore those issues of his past.